I'd like to focus on two unique aspects of CCEF. One is that CCEF has been around. CCEF was founded in the late 1960s. I was still a teenager. I was 7 years away from being a Christian even. And the CCEF has got this track record. There's this organizational ethos and background that I have learned things being in in an organization such as this about the corporate work of the Holy Spirit, that there's no guarantee that just because you're old, you're not crotchety and rigid and slack or whatever happens to people. But there's also the possibility in Christian faith that age can bring a certain kind of flourishing and maturity. Now you see that in Psalm 92, a description of an individual who, it says their leaves remain green, the sap is running through the trunk, they're fruitful and flourishing in the courts of God. And that can be true of institutions as well. And one of the things that, as I reflect back on over 40 years of CCEF's history, CCEF has continued to flourish. There's continued to be a cutting edge, always firm about core convictions, and yet teachable, willing to grow. Second unique thing about CCEF that students come to deeply appreciate as they get exposed to the ministry and the teaching is that CCEF does not simply represent the personality and emphases of one particular person. There's no one person whose influence is dominating. CCEF has a faculty, and a faculty doesn't just mean numbers. A faculty means you've got 6, 7, 8 different people who are contributing to the overall team. And what that means is the same core convictions come focused through different personalities, different life experience, different focus to ministry. And so we've got everything from a faculty member who's got this core expertise in the human body, another faculty member with a core expertise in ministering to small children or people who have been abused, other faculty members with theological expertise that help frame and locate all that we do. Some of our faculty really interested in counseling method. Others more in the framework, in the content that drives us. So I think people find that maturity of vision and execution, and that diversity within common core commitments is a real strength for creating an understanding of counseling, which then as a student comes into CCEF, they have the possibility of finding role models that perhaps more match to their personality and interests. There might be one faculty member they particularly identify with, another one maybe not so much, appreciate what they say, but still learn from them. But it is a unique aspect of what we have to offer here in our education. I think one of the ways that CCEF continues to shape and sharpen biblical counseling is because of this combination of maturity and diversity of interests and gifts.